Well, basically, we came down here to the Rio Grande Valley. It's been a while. Obviously I was born in Los Angeles, but a big part of my childhood was here in the Valley. And, I went to middle school here, went to a year in high school here, and then I ended up moving to Austin, Texas, to where I finished high school and graduated. But mainly, throughout my career, I've been around for the last, I believe, 9 years. And, traveled all over the world, traveled with some great fighters and trainers. And, I just kind of wanted to bring it back down here because since the sport's growing so much, and it seems as, the Valley's been missing out on some good training and, good levels, basically having a good knowledge of what MMA is really about. So everything we're doing now, tonight, basically we got around with some of the fighters, the local fighters, and put them through a practice. It really wasn't quite the seminar. It was more of a practice, more of a workout, more of something to, get them going and get them prepared for a fight that they have coming up. Throughout the week, we have on the 26th, 27th, and the 30th, it'll be more of a seminar, more technical. I mean, it was technical today, but more so of it can be taught to like anyone, So my mentor, Dave Manet, he was the first, middleweight champion of the world. He's down here with me and helping me out as well. And, we're just going to do our best to, spread the knowledge. The first year I started wrestling was at PSJ North. I wrestled with Baumgartner, I believe another PSJ South was Madsen, and, I wrestled for a year here in my freshman year. It was quite the season. I started varsity, and it was kind of cool. It was my first, varsity team I ever, participated in, and then I made the move to Crockett. My freshman year at Augsburg College, I was wrestling with the team, and some of us were going to local fights. At that time, MMA was kind of underground. It wasn't really, a sanctioned sport per se, but it was growing. And a lot of us knew Dave from the UFC. He was a champion at the time. He was ranked like top 3 in the world, if not he was the number 1 guy in the world. Kind of saw me, I believe, and we met, and I approached him, and I believe a year passed by after that, and a friend of mine by the name of Chad ended up calling me. He's like, hey, you want to come and train with us? I trained with Dave, and I was actually in Austin, Texas at the time, and I was like, yeah, sure. I waited about a month, and then I flew back to Minnesota, and then I hooked up with Dave, and around that time, I was kind of like one of those, you could say like a wild horse that I wasn't tamed yet, and Dave just put the, got me down and put it all together for me at the beginning. I had left the Valley, when I was in high school, and, I was already in college, and then I already started competing, and so it had been a while since I had been down here, and they had asked me if I wanted to fight for, I had already fought for a title at welterweight for them, but they didn't want me to fight for lightweight title, and they said it was going to be here in the Rio Grande Valley, and I was like, oh my God, it's been a while since I've been down, and so sure enough, I took the fight, came down here. Everybody here showed a lot of support. It was really awesome, heartwarming, and it was it was good. I believe that the guys have to realize that this is has to become a lifestyle. Meaning, if you want to become a fighter, you really gotta day to day. You gotta want to do it. You gotta eat right. You got to take care of your body. You got to pay attention to your body, really. You got to get around the best trainers that fit you well. And the other thing, too, is that everybody has a different style. There are good grapplers, there are good strikers. But if you're able to kind of put it all together, it'd be awesome. But if you can't, stick to your bread and butters, but still work on the other things. You always have to. And I just say you got to keep plugging away. Got to keep trying. And, just never really give up. If this is what you want to do, just keep at it. Actually, right now, I currently teamed up with a fellow fighter, Mike Swick. I believe a lot of people know him. He's actually got a fight coming up in Brazil here in August. Wish him well. Him and I ended up teaming up again and are going to go to Thailand, where we are in Thailand right now. And we're opening up a gym, an MMA Muay Thai camp out there. Head instructor is going to be, Dave Manet, who's phenomenal on the ground, and he's just a book of knowledge, and an honor to have him with us. But that's kind of like the biggest project that I really have going on right now. And as soon as that takes off, then I can start focusing on myself again in my fighting career. I just want to say thank you to everybody that is coming out, and thank you for the support, and thanks for having me.